G'day and welcome to another episode of Stumpy's Cards. And today I'm on a business trip to Melbourne in Victoria. And I took the opportunity to come and check out Cherry Collectables, which is one of the most iconic card stores in Sydney, Australia. They do the majority of their business online with breaks and also selling product online. But I thought, yeah, it was a good chance to come down and check out the store. They had a bit of an array of, Pokemon cards and a lot of basketball cards ranging from, I think, $5, $10, $20. And then you got some nice signed shirts there as well. So, yeah, I was excited to come here, maybe get some product, see what they had to offer, because they have a really, really big online range. But in store, the range is very, very limited. Not much product at all. As you can see there, just a bit of NFL and some low-end basketball. And most of the cards they had on display were like low-end $5, $10, $20 cards. You can see back there, that's probably a lot of their stock for breaks and so forth. And then they have some really big bargain boxes here. $1 and $5 cards from most sports. I didn't have a chance to check those out as I was only in the store for around 20 minutes. In between, just on a quick work break. And they have, some tables here so you can go through the bargain boxes. But yeah, I was very underwhelmed, excited to see a lot of product and, some big cards, but it was very bare bones. I think they're really missing opportunity there. You can buy a lot of stuff online, but it's nice to walk in and, look at the product and, look at the high-end cards and so forth. And, they didn't really have that. So I did pick up an online order I had for the new Tops Hobby Basketball, and I just grabbed 3 fat packs there. But, yeah, I think they're definitely missing opportunity there to in-person sales. So I'm back from Cherry Collectables with 3 hobby packs of the new 2025-26 Topp Hobby. I think this is from the jumbo boxes. I just brought 3 loose packs. So I was super excited to go check out the store. As I mentioned, they're a super iconic company in Australia that's been around for years. They're really huge on the break-in. And I was excited to check out the store, see what they had to offer, do a bit of a review on it. But I have to say, there was a massive anticlimax. As you can see in the video, there was not much to it. They didn't have much stock. They didn't have many cards. So they had a lot of bargain boxes, which I didn't really have time to go through. Had a spare 30 minutes while I was visiting Melbourne for a business trip. But we grabbed these 3 packs, and I thought I'd check out what all the the fuss is on the new Tops release. Before we get into that, I've got a quick mail day here. Just a card I grabbed off eBay, and there's another nice Josh Giddey for my Prism Chicago Bulls Rainbow, and that's numbered 41 out of 49. So I think that's from the Prism choice. So nice card there. So I figured I'd just quickly show that one off. We grabbed 3 packs. I'm glad I didn't get the Hoops Hobby Box. I think they come with like 1 numbered card and 1 auto or memorabilia, but they don't seem that great. The jumbo boxes are a lot better. Generally have 4 numbered cards, 1 auto, 1 mem. And then you get the 2, I think, chrome packs as well, which seem pretty good. When they were released, I think they were $100 US, 120 for the hobby, and then 200 and something, 230, I think, for the jumbo box. Now, the jumbo box is like $500 US plus, which, I don't know, is crazy money for what people are heading out of these. If you had a numbered Cooper Flag or a Cooper Flag auto, or I think it's Harper from the Spurs, maybe a VJ Edgecombe, then, might be doing all right. But if you don't hit those players at $500, it's a bit of a risk. So I'll do a quick review on these. It's my first time opening them. A lot of people have been sort of criticizing them for being poor quality cards or being quite boring. But you got to remember, this is equivalent to NBA Hoops or Donruss. So this is like the low end. I haven't opened Tops since I was a kid. So I'm, pretty excited to see what they're like. Yeah, so with, 4 numbered cards per box, one auto, one mem, you know, I've maybe got a 30% chance to get a decent hit or get an auto. And should hopefully, yeah, get at least like one numbered card out of these. But from what I've seen, majority of people aren't getting too much out of them. But if you get one of those big cards, they're big cards. And I think Wemby autos are in here, LeBron James autos are in here. So, you know, it's got a high ceiling, but a pretty low floor as well. So what's that, like 40 cards in a jumbo? Most of these are just going to be base, and then you've got, you know, your color in the middle. So I'll have a look. This is the first time I've seen them. So they have a little bit of a sort of a metallic-y sheen on the borders there, and the traditional Topps logo. So I don't think too bad. You know, these are low-end cards, so nothing to get too excited about. There's going to be so much base, and yeah, pretty hard to hit something good out of these. But let's get stuck in. Cody Williams. So there are some nice photos. Scotty Barnes, Pods, Malik Beasley, Dalton Connect. That's a cool photo. So a lot of people rush through these, but you know, I'm happy to sort of take my time a little bit. I've only got 3 packs. Giannis. So they have, yeah, that familiar feel from when I was a kid. You know, a different sort of texture that NBA hoops or Donruss don't have. So sort of getting flashbacks. So that's a cool card. Nice Giannis. Malik Monk. Saloon. Brooks. Tyson. Reed. Zach Edey. So what does that say? All rookie team. I don't think it's a short print or anything, but it's still a nice touch to have something like that. Paolo, Stephen Castle, and then all rookie team there. So second year Stephen. Yeah, that's gone pretty fast. Jordan Poole. Next teammates. I don't mind this, you know. Chris Middleton. Pacers lead Indy to victory. Yeah, cool team cards. Got Furphy back there as well by the looks of it. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Green. I'll bring the other cards to the front. Sharp. Yeah, cool photos. Like if that could easily be like a photogenic card, you know, so they've put effort into these. The quality of the photos are pretty decent. So Ware, first rookie, Cedric Coward. See, I don't know too many of the new rookies, so it's, you know, going to be learning again. Jace Richardson, Abdul, Kobe Bree, legend Bill Russell, very grainy photo, but still cool. Kareem, with the old logos there as well. Yeah, these are cool. George Gervin, Lonzo Ball. So I got a Paolo here. So that's just like a hollow. Again, you know, people are criticizing the designs of these, but they're equivalent to hoops or Donruss. So Ace Bailey, please be numbered, not numbered. That's all right. Ace Bailey on the 45th anniversary, so that will be our first main hit. Okay. Oh, we got the auto. Noah Pender from the Magic. There we go. So I took a gamble on getting 3 loose packs, and I've come out with an auto, so I can't complain. I have to do a bit of research. I think he might be all right, so I'll just leave that one. So yeah, can't complain. Taking a gamble on just 3 packs out of a 10-pack box and getting the auto out of there. Cooper Flag auto would obviously be amazing, but sticker auto still, you know, rookie auto, I am not going to complain. Cool. Okay, went in. And It was taking so long. Everyone rips these in like 30 seconds. And then I got Durant, MVP. Now, is that an insert? I don't think it's going to be a case hit. Let me know if it's anything special. It might be, actually, because I don't, maybe it's just the insert, but I don't recall seeing too many of these in the videos. But surely I'm not going to get a case hit and an auto in the same pack. I'll sleeve that anyway. That is a nice looking insert. Okay, and I've still got more cards. I put the Paolo, no, I put them here, sorry, I'm all over the place. I just had a 6-hour trip back from Sydney. Okay, and I think that's just the silver glitter. Congo. Again, that does look nice. I'm not going to be mad at that. So I'll sleeve that. It's probably, I don't think it's anything special. So yeah, I'll sleeve the Ace Bailey actually. I think he's the guy that had the tantrum about not being picked by the team that he didn't want to get picked for. But and then we got VJ as well. So I think that is a good start. So I think I've done okay on that first fat pack. So that's probably the peak, because I'd assume all of these are from the same box. So, you know, there's no way we're gonna get another auto out of this. Maybe a numbered card if we're lucky. Yeah, one thing I find pretty crazy, like I understand why they do it, but they have like numbered cards to 2025, obviously to go with the year. But I've seen people buy the hobby box where there's one numbered card, and their one numbered card is to 2025, which is heavy, and then they get a mem and not an auto. Pelly Larson, Tatum, Rudy. That's cool. Tyler. I think these are the same cards, the same as before. I've got the exact same pack almost. Yes. This is weird. Malik Monk. There's a few different ones, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, there's a few different ones. Anthony Davis, Brandon Miller, Reed again, so maybe not. Same. Yeah, and I'll get a Steph Castle. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I've only got 3 packs and all the bases duplicates. Okay, the base isn't worth much money, but, you know, you still don't feel that good getting duplicates. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible organization of this. Just had like an 8-hour trip to get back to Sydney. So Dwayne Wade here. That's the Daily Dribble. Doesn't look terrible. A legend there. Daily Dribble is kind of a stupid name, but I'm not going to be mad at that. Actually, I'll go, what have we got? Yannick on a silver. Nothing special there. I don't know if you're good. I'll sleeve you in a second. Got LaMelo Ball, so it's got nice gold sort of highlights there, but I think that's the non-hollow version where we had the hollow version before. And what have we got here? Another shiny Julius Randle. Okay, Gigi Jackson, Rick Barry, the Legends again, Spud Webb. This is cool. Will Riley, rookie. Branger, VJ Edgecombe again. Shaden Sharp. Yeah, there's a lot of the same cards. Cal Ware, Coward. That's kind of annoying. Abdul. So a few rookies there. We got the one silver card. I'm sorry if I'm missing out any like special short prints or anything like that. So yeah, that was no numbered, no nothing in that one. So that was a very, very average pack. But we're on to our last one. We got the auto, we got the nice KD, so I'm not going to complain. No Cooper flag yet. So can we get a numbered? Numbered would be nice. So yeah, like buying a loose jumbo pack's a bit of a risk, right? I got lucky with the first one, but the second one there was nothing. So I imagine you could get, how would I say? You could get 3 with no numbered cards, no nothing. So I got rookie Drake Powell, another rookie Thomas Sorber. There we go, Dylan Harper, the man of the moment. That would be amazing to get in a parallel or a numbered. Jarius Walker, CJ McCollum, Allen, Zubac, Liam McKinley, Chaz. So there's so much base. I don't think the base rookie is going to hold much value. Maybe a Cooper flag is probably going to drop down to like $10 or less. Naj Marshall, Larry Legend, John Stockton, Darren Fox, Porter Jr. Yeah, they're cool. How's that throw? This guy's ripping up a storm this year as well. It's cool to see, the second year rookies starting to find their feet. All-Star leads the way. That's a cool photo. There's some good photos. There's underrated photos in here. Jalen Suggs. Jay Shine. Cade. LeBron. Kobe. Norman Powell. Finney Smith. Brent, yeah, see? Some of these photos aren't photogenic style photos. Moses Moody, Quentin Grimes, Steph, Cam Johnson, Anthony Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Mike Conley. What have we got? Clippers, Tyler Smith. Okay, onto the special cards coming up. Tyler Hero. I've only got not very many. Got a LeBron. I think it's just an inset, but can we get lucky and get a numbered? That is not numbered, but that is a freaking great looking card. That is nice. I haven't done enough research to know what are the case hits on these. Then we got a no limit. Kasparis, rookie, just a plain insert, and I think we have a numbered here. And I think this is one of those 2025. So that's what I mean. You get a numbered card, and it's, yeah, unless it's a Cooper flag or a top rookie, it's not really going to be worth very much. So it's a bit of an anticlimax. But yeah, I'm interested to see that LeBron. That's nice. So I have no idea if that LeBron's any good. I'm going to have to do some research after this video. But yeah, there you have it. You have 3 fat packs. Got a lot of base. Just leave that Dylan Harper. So I don't think we got any top rookie parallels or anything like that. I'm not sure, just a big pile of some more base in there that I think I went through. So 2 of our fat packs are almost identical, which is disappointing. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing too crazy. Couple of hollows, Stephen Castle, second year. Okay, so these will be our hits, I suppose. Trey Murphy, 2025. A silver Yannick. VJ Edgecombe base, another VJ Edgecombe base. Ace Bailey is probably one of the better cards. O'Connor, it does look really good, but it's not going to be a great card. Dylan Harper. So I wouldn't put any of those. Oh, a couple of rookie parallels. Okay, and what I'd say might be the bigger hits, just because of how nice they look. There's a nice Durant, that's MVP Vault. LeBron, Levitation. I'm pretty sure they're not case hits, but they do look great. I'll be stoked if either of those are case hit. But we got the auto. Got a rookie auto. So yeah, I think we did okay. You know, we could easily have got 3 of these packs and no numbered cards, or just 1 numbered. And the Ace Bailey, where is it? Sorry, I'm all over the place. Harper, Ace Bailey. So yeah, I think if one of these is probably the equivalent to buying a blaster box, and you got a good chance of a numbered or auto. So I would almost buy fat packs, these fat packs, hobby packs, over a blaster if you can get them, but get them from like a store. You know, I wouldn't buy them online, because people might, you know, once they hit the auto or whatever, they might, you know, or a few numbered, they might just sell the dud packs. But I think it's all right. You know, low end cards, but potential to hit pretty big. I wouldn't buy them at the $500 mark, a box of these, but if you can get them cheaper, around $300 or whatever, then it's maybe not too bad. So cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let me know how you think I got on. Cheers, guys.